Today I'm going to tell you 5 things I love and 5 things I hate about living in Longmont, Colorado, and we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Marilyn Ackerman. I'm the top Longmont real estate agent with HomeSmart Realty here in Longmont, Colorado. So if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you're thinking about moving to Longmont, I'm sure you'll want to know about the great content I put out about Longmont and area information. So hit that little bell and subscribe. So today I'm going to tell you about 5 things I love and 5 things I hate. So let's start with the things in Longmont that just aren't so great. Okay, number 1 is Longmont's previous reputation that sometimes follows it around. So it did have a reputation in the 80s and 90s as sort of Boulder's unpolished cousin. It has come up so much since then. In the 2000s and the 2010s, we got a lot of restaurants. The downtown became this cute area to walk around, go to boutiques and go to restaurants. We have a Whole Foods, we have a world-class rec center, there's an airport, there's so many amenities here, including golf courses and trails. So it no longer deserves that reputation. And I guess I just wish it would go away, because people who think that about Longmont, they just probably haven't been here for at least 15 years. So the second thing that's not so great about living here is how far it is to the resorts, the big name ones like Copper, Breckenridge, and Vail. It's about a 2-hour drive if you just don't have any traffic. So that used to be fine. It was okay just to wake up early and drive there, but now it really takes a lot longer than 2 hours. I'm talking maybe like 3 hours or more just to go skiing, which is usually worth it because it's phenomenal. But there is one way around it I've discovered. There is one resort that just doesn't have the highly trafficked road of I-70 going there, and that's Eldora Mountain Resort. So that's in Nederland, Colorado. It's really a gem. If you're from the East Coast, you're going to think it's amazing because it's a wonderful Colorado mountain. The third thing that I don't like living here is really specific about where I live, because I don't live in the town of Longmont. I live just across the street from it. So I don't get that high-speed internet that you get in town. So if you're looking for a house in Longmont and saving that money on the internet is really important to you, then you want to live in the town, in the boundaries where you get the good internet, because outside of the boundaries, then we have to pay for Comcast, and it's like $100 more than that super sweet deal you get in Longmont. Number 4 is that there is a mall here, but it's more of a mall for going out to eat and going to the movies, which is terrific, but there's just not great clothing options. So I usually drive 25 minutes to Boulder or 25 minutes to Loveland to go to these wonderful outdoor malls. And you know, maybe that's not so bad because I'd probably just spend more money on clothes if they were closer. But that's just one thing about Longmont. And the 5th thing that a lot of people don't like in some parts of Longmont is that the train goes straight through certain neighborhoods. If you don't like the train noise, if it's gonna wake you up, don't live within 3 blocks of the train. Because yeah, it does run through here. Okay, let's move on to things that I love about Longmont. Number 1 are the parks and trails and reservoirs we have here. There is so much outdoor recreation. You can bike for 12 miles along the St. Vrain River Trail, or bike, jog, walk when you're heading west. It's mountain views the whole time. In the summer, the kids can get in a tube and float down the river. Hey, adults can too. And there's just so many trails. There is a wonderful 3-mile loop around McIntosh Lake that I love. So there's actually 8 nature districts and 7 greenways to explore in Longmont. There's also fishing. You can just go fishing at all these different ponds here. It's really incredible. The second thing I love about Longmont is the downtown has a lot to offer. Remember, I was saying it has come up in the last 2 decades, and it is great. I would say almost every month that the city offers some terrific kind of festival there. Spring, they will have art walks once a month, and that continues through the summer. There's some galleries, and it's just nice to walk around town and look at artists who are displaying their stuff outside. And then in the summer, they do have a concert series where for several Fridays, usually about 7 Fridays in the summer. They will do concerts, they block off some of the street. It's usually like a rock type band, and there'll be families, singles, everyone just kind of dancing, and there's food trucks around. It's just a great place to mingle and hang out on a summer night. And then in the fall, they have a Halloween parade that's huge. It's adorable. All the kids in their costumes. It's fantastic. And coming into the holidays, there is a wonderful Christmas lights parade, and all the community groups get involved, like the Scouts and different groups. And then they have free hot chocolate stands to go out and get some hot chocolate. There'll be some reindeer at the park, and it's just a great time to mingle with your neighbors also. Number 3, and you probably thought I was going to say this is number 1, but I love the weather. We have 300 days of sunshine per year. It's fantastic. And also the heat in the summer is a dry heat. So when it's 90 degrees here, it doesn't feel like 90 degrees in other areas of the country with the humidity. It's dry. Also in the winter, it's a dry cold, so we don't have that humid cold, which makes it terrific. So the winter is very mild in my opinion here. When people move here from other parts of the country like the Midwest, they don't stop raving about the weather for years. They appreciate it every day. Reason number 4 is that it's convenient to live here. We're 45 minutes away from world-class recreation like Rocky Mountain National Park. It's easy to commute to Boulder or Denver, with Boulder being only 25 minutes away and Denver just 45 minutes away. Also, the airport, Denver International Airport, is only 50 minutes away. So it's just a great, convenient location to live in Colorado. The 5th reason that I love living in Longmont is that it's so affordable compared to Boulder. The average home in Longmont is about $450,000. The average home in Boulder is $1 million. I'm talking about the same house. So it's the same exact house you could get, but in a different location. So you just get so much more here for your money. It's absolutely the most affordable town in all of Boulder County. And hey, if you really miss Boulder that much, it's only 25 minutes away. There's such a variety of places to live in Longmont. Do you want a new luxury townhome with views of the mountains that are incredible? Or how about a 1920s remodeled bungalow near downtown so you can walk to all the restaurants and it would just be boho chic all the way? Or how about a new spacious 4-bedroom house with a 3-car garage, a finished basement, and a yard? Just so much space to spread out. You can have that too. There's all sorts of living styles here in Longmont, and I love that about it. So now you know all the things that I love about Longmont and the things I think aren't so perfect about it. Are you thinking of moving to Longmont? Well, if you are, please look below at the link and download my Longmont relocation guide. Not only does it have information and facts about Longmont and what's here, it also has advice on buying and advice on high-end rentals, because those are often in scarce supply. Let me know if there's anything I can do to assist you in your move to Longmont. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.